Hello, I'm Charles Alcock. This is AIN TV, and we're here at the Georgia World Congress Center in Atlanta for the 2010 National Business Aviation Association Convention. Now, before the doors had even opened, we had news of not one, but two new business jets from Bombardier. And we're going to have much more on that and a lot of other news coming up right after this message.
Only one long-range business jet can fly you non-stop from Los Angeles to the heart of London, London City Airport. Minutes, not hours, from the financial hub of Europe. The incredible Falcon 7X. It's just the edge you need to jump ahead of the competition.
Welcome back. You're joining us from the top deck of the jet aviation display at the NBAA show here in Atlanta. Now, Gulfstream Aerospace may have the home field advantage in Georgia for the full public debut of its new G650 large cabin jet, but its rival Bombardier is fighting back with the launch on the eve of this year's show of two new members of its global family of aircraft. The Canadian airframer has committed to building a new Global 7000 model and a Global 8000. The Global 8000 is expected to be the longest-range business jet ever built when it enters service in 2017. It will be able to fly 7,900 nautical miles. The Global 7000 will have a larger cabin, split into 4 separate zones. Due to enter service in 2016, its range will be 7,300 nautical miles. Gulfstream's new G650 jet has made the short hop up to Atlanta from its home in Savannah. While this is effectively its full public debut, most visitors will only get a peek at the exterior of the plane.
Well, we just announced today that we went 5,000 nautical miles in the G650, for example, at 0.9 Mach, which is what we've committed. And so that was a major milestone for us. And I think even you look at the 250 and what it's been able to accomplish, so far we're meeting our specifications, and that's what we're going to do.
The new aircraft looks great from the outside, but Gulfstream, understandably, is being very protective about the even more impressive cabin interior. And it's only letting prospective and existing customers take a tour inside this week. We got the privilege of a sneak preview. G650 passengers will have full control of their in-flight environment by controlling features such as lighting, window settings, and entertainment systems via iPads. In an unexpected turn of events, Gulfstream also brought the super mid-sized G250 aircraft to the convention as an addition to its static display. This jet seats up to 10 passengers and boasts the longest range at the fastest cruise speed in its category. Deliveries of the G250 are set to begin in 2011. We also have an exclusive video interview with Gulfstream's president. Now, you can watch this by selecting the segment titled One-on-One with Joe Lombardo at aintv.com. But what NBAA visitors really want to know is whether the industry's fortunes are finally recovering. Honeywell's new market forecast might have the answer, and we've got highlights from that coming up in just 30 seconds. Welcome back to AIN TV. Don't expect the business aviation market to bounce back next year, warned Honeywell Aerospace in its 19th annual forecast on the eve of the NBAA show. But 2012 should see demand levels picking up again. Levels of new aircraft orders have continued to be weak, but now Honeywell's latest survey of operators' buying intentions over the next 5 years suggests that this is set to improve. For this year, Honeywell estimates total new business jet deliveries of between 675 and 700 units. That's the lowest level since 2004, and the avionics and engine maker doesn't see this output rising next year. We'll have more news from this year's NBAA show over the next couple of days, so keep coming back to aintv.com. And if you're here in Atlanta, be sure to pick up each morning's edition of AIN's NBAA Convention News for the most comprehensive coverage of news from the show. You can get all that and more from ainonline.com.